morning. I'm hanging out with this silly little baby today. Yeah. And visiting with my sister. We had coffee this morning. We just had a nice visit. Are you waving? Hi. Hi. She's so fun. You're at the most fun age. You sure are. You're full of it. You're full of it. Yeah. You're silly. She's really silly. It's supposed to be rainy today, so I don't know how much baseball and t-ball we'll have this evening, or softball, whatever sport we're doing today. I might wallpaper this afternoon when the little kids take their nap. I have a project in the little office area in Jenna's room that I'm going to do for wallpapering. And other than that, I'm going to make some new recipes and just kind of hang out with this silly baby here. But I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. This is what I added to my routine to help me be consistent throughout the day. As a busy mom, I'm always looking for simple ways to support my energy, focus, and overall wellness throughout the day. I've been taking the MTE Daily Wellness Blend for a few months now, and I can definitely tell a difference. What I love most is that it gives you a calm, steady energy without any jitters or crash because it uses nootropics instead of caffeine. It also supports focus, mood, and even recovery and sleep at night, which makes it more than just an energy drink. And the ingredients are so clean. No added sugar, no artificial flavors, no preservatives, and free from anything like gluten, dairy, and animal byproducts. It comes in really good flavors like mango pineapple, mandarin orange, and lemon lime, and you just mix one packet into water each day. It's an easy addition to my routine that helps me feel my best and stay consistent throughout the day. If you're looking for something simple and clean to support your daily wellness, this is a great option. All right, so I'm about to wallpaper in this little room here. This is in Jenna and Roz and Cora's room on the 3rd floor. It's like a little attic space that we have built-ins in here, and it's kind of like a little office area. So I always pictured this as just being like Jenna's little office. And so I'm going to wallpaper, and pattern I'm using is going to be this and this. So I'm excited. Here we go. So I get asked a lot to do more of like a tutorial on how to wallpaper rather than just showing how I wallpaper like in hyperlapse. And so I'm going to do that right now because this project that I'm doing is actually like the most perfect one for teaching how to wallpaper because there's no like outlets to work around. It's just a straight up and down wall. And so I am using wallpaper by a company called Wall Blush, and this is pretty much the wallpaper company I've used for probably like 80% of my projects lately. And one thing I love about them is see how they have the panels, like it says bottom right here, bottom, and then like up here, this one says top, this side up. So it makes it really simple because it has the panels already made for you. So you just cut where it says to cut. And so like this wall is a lot smaller than my panel. And so I just use scissors, like right here, I'm cutting where it says this side up. And so I'm cutting as much as I can exactly on that line. With wallpapering, there's some places where you have to be like extremely exact, and there's other places where you don't have to be as exact. And whenever I'm cutting on this line right here for the top line, like where it usually goes like on the ceiling, I try to do that as exact as possible. I want to get that line really, really straight, and they make it really easy. So I just cut along the line. It's really easy. And then right here, this part, I don't have to be as exact on. So I just put the panel like where I'm going to put it, and then I kind of measure where I'm going to need it at the bottom, and then I add about 2 inches. Your wallpapering, it sounds so silly, but you always want to make sure you know which side is up and which side is down. So I always put the up side away from me and the down side towards me. That's kind of just my system. So I use this wallpaper paste. I've always used this kind, and I just kind of drizzle it on there. Here's the wallpaper paste I use. It's called Roman Pro 543. I'll link it, but I've always used this, always had good luck with it. And then I just use like a paintbrush and kind of put the wallpaper paste all over the back. Whenever you're wallpapering, you don't want to put too much paste on it because then it can bubble and it's just like really messy to work with. And you also don't want to put too little paste because then you don't have enough paste and it's not going to stick as well. All right, so I'm going to move this right here to show you. So normally I'm working with a much bigger piece. This is a nice small wall, but you want to just kind of line it up. Whenever possible, try not to overlap. Try to just get the seams like exactly perfect so you don't have to overlap. You just get a better look that way. And then you just start smoothing once you have it in place. That's one reason I love using traditional wallpaper instead of peel and stick, because even after I have it on the wall, I can move it just ever so slightly. And whenever I use the pre-pasted kind or like the peel and stick kind, you can't really move it as easy. It's just once it's on, it's on. So I like to use the paste because I feel like it just looks better. And because for me, all right, so now you just kind of want to smooth it out, and you can see like the wallpaper paste coming out at the top a little bit, coming out at the side. That's good. Like that's what you want. You don't want too much coming out that it's getting all over the floor, and you don't want too little that you're not getting any coming out the sides, because then you're not really getting a good adhesion to the wall. And so you just smooth it out. Nice and slow, just making sure you're getting a little bit coming out the sides, and just go over and over it to make sure there's no bubbles, because you don't want bubbles when you're wallpapering. You just want a nice seal to the wall. So you just smooth it this way and that until you feel like there's no more bubbles. And then it's time to cut the bottom. And so you just want to grab your tool. Today I'm using this. Sometimes I just use a blade, but this one's nice because it's easier to hold rather than just a blade. And you just want to cut along that seam. And then you just pull it off like that. And then if you didn't get it all the way, you might need to cut it a little bit. There you go. And then I get some wet wipes or like paper towel. I like wet wipes because they just seem to kind of smooth it better, but you can use paper towel too. And you just kind of wipe the paste off and just kind of smooth it even more. And then go on to the next panel. Oop, I just got some on my dress. There we go. All right, so that's how far I got today. I got all of the blue and cream colored stripe done. It looks so cute in here. It's like super cozy. And then tomorrow I will do that wall and this wall. And I'm going to use this wallpaper. It's going to be really pretty. I'm excited about it. And it'll just make the space just feel like, I don't know, just really cozy and finished. I just love wallpaper so much. So that took about 2 hours. And so I'll do that tomorrow.
Sun
Benny, you got something. Oh, cool. Hold on a second. Benny, look what you got. What is it?
A mystery tackle box.
Mystery tackle box. So, Lucas subscribed to Mystery Tackle Box for Ben. And, here, I'll get it.
I need a butter.
I'll have to get a knife. And so, every month, he's going to be getting tackle, like a tackle subscription. And he is really excited about that. And let's see what he got. It's kind of like an early birthday present. Ooh, it opens up. Catch more fish. That is a good goal.
And a sticker.
And the sticker. Hi, Cora.
Oh, yes. Mama, my phone is one of these. Whose
Here,
is this?
you have to ask Jenna. I don't know.
Jenna, whose is this?
Where's Bruno? What you got, Bruno? Bruno, sit. You have a bottle?
Oh, you're cute.
Oh, my God.
And block bricks and blocks on knocks on box. Now we come to ticks and talks. Talks, sir. What's that? Mr. Knox, sir. What's that? Mom, what?
Is that funny?
Clocks on box, take clocks on Knox talk. The six sick bricks tick. Sick.
It's a tongue twister.
Tick talk.
You're doing good.
Tick tock tick.